What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is a 2022 DS4 and today I'm going to show you guys why this is a really cool French quirky hatchback that sadly we don't get in North America. The design of this car is very much French. There's a lot of quirky design motifs around here. It's very much diamond themed, the whole front end, including the grille and going all the way around to the bottom of the headlights and the DRLs as well, are all very quirkily designed, shall we say, and it's very much a French car. You can tell it just by looking at the design. Moving around to the side, we got this nice kind of increased body line that goes all the way around here. It kind of stops here and then kind of continues all the way onto the back. Nice DS badge there, and then rolling onto the back. Same with the taillights, a lot of very angular, very diamond motif style headlights. And we've got this cool design as well on the rear windshield. You can kind of see it at some angles, but not every angle. And then down, obviously the DS badge, this is DS4. And then moving down, we got these exhausts. So let's take a listen to the exhaust. So under the hood of the 2022 DS4, we have a 1.3 litre naturally aspirated 3-cylinder with 131 horsepower and 230 pound-feet of torque. This is the base engine, this is the base model DS4. There's 3 trims available. There's the base performance line like this one, there's the mid-grade, and then there's the top-end E-Tense, which has like a hybrid with like 225 horsepower. So that's the one you really want if you're an enthusiast. But this is still a pretty good engine. It's pretty fuel efficient and it does sound much better under load than you just heard, because it does have a soft limiter when you're stationary. So with all that said, let's check out the interior of this DS4. So the interior of the new DS4 is very much French design. It's very similar, it carries the same theme as the exterior, very quirky, very French. If you look in the door panel here, you can see a lot of the diamond motifs, including the window switches. And then moving down, you've got the DS Performance line stitching. This is the DS Performance colors, yellow and red. And then moving into the steering wheel, you got the same stitching going around. You got your pedal shifters, which actually work decently well. They power the 8-speed torque converter automatic this car comes with. And then moving into the center console, you've got this touchpad which controls the center screen, and it's actually used for writing. So if you want to write a destination, you can just like swipe your finger along here and write on here. It's like a writing pad. And then this is a pretty good infotainment system, pretty responsive. It's a little slow to load sometimes, but it's good. And then these seats, these say Performance Line, DS Performance Line on them. They've got, again, the yellow and red colors, and they're pretty supportive actually, although I will say not the most comfortable for long distances. They lack a little bit of lumbar support, but they are very well bolstered. And with that said, let's check out the back seats of this new DS4. So this is the back seats in the new DS4. Back here, we've got the same theme as the front seats, so the Performance Line, all the stitching going all the way around the seats, and the door panels, same with the diamond motifs as well. Moving in here, we've got the center console, or the center armrest, with nice cup holders, and also a pass-through right here to the rear trunk, which is useful for like skis or something like that, if you want to have a long item to pass through. And then moving down here, you got your air vents and your USB-C, but no USB-A charging, which is unfortunate. But the back seats of this car, not too bad, but they're definitely one of the areas of this car I'm going to have to zonk because it's just quite tight. There's not a lot of leg room, and the seats do get pretty uncomfortable after like an hour or so of riding back here. So that said, let's check out the rear trunk space of this DS4. Okay everyone, so trunk time in the DS4. Back here it's really nice. You don't have an exposed trunk handle to keep the kind of clean body lines. You have a trunk handle that's hidden under here. It's just a little button popper. You push it and you can open up your trunk in this car, which is pretty well spaced actually. You do have quite a bit of space back here. Underneath here, you've got no spare tire, but you do have a kind of fix-a-flat. We were able to fit quite a lot of cases in here, and you can fit many different like shopping items and bags and things. It's pretty practical. One thing I'm going to have to really zonk is the rear seats folding down. You can't easily do that from the trunk. You have to go around and push the little button on the top of the seat. It just makes it very awkward. So general practicality in that, a little bit less good. But with all that said, let's go and get my final thoughts on this DS4. Okay guys, it's been an awesome time reviewing this new DS4 here. We're actually currently in Lake Garda, Italy. We're currently on vacation, and this happens to be our rental car. And so I thought it would be really cool to review it because this is a car we don't get in North America. And it's a very fun car. I think it's just kind of a shame we don't get this. This whole brand, DS, is very quirky, they're very interesting, and they kind of provide a slightly different take on a typical hatchback, say in this case of this DS4. But the competitors to this car, like Cooper Fermenter per se, this is probably a slightly cheaper alternative, and it's slightly more interesting as well, slightly more quirky, and it's slightly cheaper, as I mentioned. So yeah, with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.